quick tip tutorial guide, I'm going to show you how to use the Gutenberg Blocks editor to create a button on your WordPress website, which looks a bit like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is on a page, so I'm going to start a new page. So I'm going to add a new page onto my website. I'm using my template test setup website. I generally use Beaver Builder, so I'm just going to use the standard editor here, which is usually called the Blocks editor. Then what I'm going to do is I'm either going to click on the plus sign here or the plus sign here, and I'm going to type in button in the search box. So type in button, and I'm going to click on buttons here. That will then bring up a button, and if you want to, you can add another button, and you can add as many as you want in a row. Now, if you click on the button, you can pop in the text. So let's say, for example, I want to get people onto a wait list and give them a link, and that's how they're going to get onto the wait list. So I'm going to write in here, get on the wait list. And then the next thing I'm going to do is click on this little link icon, and I'm going to go grab the URL. So this is a link to my current website and to my Launch with WordPress course that is launching in November this year. So I'm going to paste in this link. I'm going to make sure it opens in a new tab simply because I'm going from my test site over to another website. If I was linking within my website, I wouldn't open it in a new tab. Then I'm going to click enter once I have done that, and that makes the link stay there. The next thing I'm going to do is just click on this, and I'm going to come to the right hand side of my page and click on the settings icon. Once I'm in here, I'm going to go to this block tab, and this is where I can start styling my button. So you can either have a filled button or an outline of a button. I prefer the fill. I think it's more effective. I can then play around with the font size or custom font sizing. So you'll just put in the pixel size there. Generally buttons are around 18 pixels or around there. All the other settings generally come from your theme that you are using. The next drop down that we have is your color. So I'm going to change my text color. I'm actually going to put in a custom color. So I've got all my colors saved here in a handy notes document, and those are the web hex colors. So I'm going to paste that in there. And then the background, I'm also going to change that color. Copy that. And I'm going to paste that in there and press enter. So now you can see my button has changed a bit, which really is starting to take shape. And I can publish this and have a look at my page. And there we go. Now you can see my button. If I click on it, it's now going to take me to an outside link, which is to my Launch with WordPress course. So be sure to join the waitlist for that. So let's go back and edit our page and just see how we can align this if we want to put it in the middle of the page or if we want to add more buttons to it. So as I mentioned before, you can click on this button, and if you want to add 2 buttons or 3 buttons side by side, you can do so just by clicking add button there, typing in the text as before, putting in the link and changing the color so you can have 2 different buttons side by side, different colors, different wording, and going to different links. I'm going to remove this one here. Okay, so to align your button, so for example, if you'd like to align your button in the middle, what you're going to do is come to this where it says select buttons, and then you are going to come to the second button here, which says change items justification. You're going to click on that, and if you want, you can put it to the left. That means your buttons will be on the left hand side. You can do the right, but I quite like the center, and then I'm going to click update. And that's going to center align my button. We'll view the page, and now we can see my button is left aligned. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tip. If you have any requests for any other videos, then please pop them below and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel.